those busting out with motivational quotes every day. It's fantastic. So yeah, man, we'd love to have you over there. Plan on September 24th. Plan on being at that Hemp Fest. There are going to be so many people there. It's going to be a real who's who. I can't go into gory details on what we got planned yet, but it's going to be off the hook. It's not going to be as
Yeah.
many people as the Seattle Hemp Fest, but the festivities we have planned, it's going to be one for the history books.
If I had the money and fly out, I would totally come out. If I had the money, I'll see what I can do.
Well, let's. I mean, we're gonna have some needs to put on that event too. So let's stay in communication with each other and see what we can't come up with.
Right.
No doubt, no doubt.
I'll block out September 24th, Mister.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll block
I
out
never been
September.
out. I never been out.
We're trying to make a good production out of this. So I'm certainly hoping that we have the budget to get some good on the ground helpers working with us.
So do you already have the word out for volunteers?
Yeah, the thing is, Hempfest International is going to be a Portuguese for-profit. So it's its own company. It's its own beast. The
Will you be
sad thing is,
bouncing back some of the profit back to the Papa Bear?
that's the entire point.
Right. So we can have another one in
So
Seattle. Yes.
well, the goal is, and it's a lofty one, but what I would like to do is with our European operations, be
Mm-hmm.
able to cut a check back to the mothership that's big enough to pay for the party every year. And that's about it. I mean, everyone thinks that Hempfest just miraculously happens, but nothing can be further from the truth. That is a group of 200 plus volunteers working tirelessly for 8 months to to build the logistics and raise $800,000 so that they can throw that party every year and throw that party for free. And where else on the planet can you just go and hang out by the water with your friends, listen to some dope music, hear some amazing entertainment, smoke your face off? The cops are right there. They'll give you a bag of Doritos if you look hungry. And that's the sort of vibe Seattle Hemp Fest creates. There's no other place on the planet that has that. And so like it's a little unfortunate that a lot of people and a lot of locals tend to sort of just take advantage of it, and because it's embarrassing. We ask for a little bit of donation at the door. It's a free event. We love providing it free to people, and we understand that not everyone can pay, but we also understand more than 7% of the visitors can pay as well. So
Well,
we
do
focus
you
on
go to the donation paradigm where it says free to the public, donate please to support us?
absolutely, yeah. We've got huge, very prominent donation bins. So the bottom line is, Hempfest has been around for 30 years, and the local market has just sort of gotten to the point where they take it for granted, and that's unfortunate, but it's just the reality. So in breathing new life into Hempfest and expanding this amazing gift, this foundational, this foundational group responsible for cannabis legalization globally. I mean, I think that Vivian McPeak and company can lay claim to a significant contribution to the reduction of prohibition that we see taking place on a national level and consequently on a global level. So this is a tremendous mother plant that we need to take care of. It's frankly been neglected locally. So the hope is we can generate enough money from the European operations that we pay for the party. And I cut Seattle a check every year, and they just whatever they can get from sponsorships, whatever they can get from donations, that's their operating budget. But we'll throw the party and make sure that you can keep it real every year. So if there's some pain in the ass pandemic that decides to rear its ugly head, it doesn't mean that the mothership crashes, because that's what happened. I mean, we didn't have any event for 2 years, and our engine stalled out. Now the mothership did crash, but it was some scary turbulence there for a while. But I mean, with some of our new international operations, we'll be back on top, and Seattle Hemp Fest is such a beautiful, beautiful gift that it's about time that it's shared with the rest of the world.
I mean, we have Hemposium,
Absolutely.
we have Sealy Stage, we have the whole thing, we have all the vendors, and we have an opportunity for people to celebrate 420.
Got some amazing influencers. I just spoke with the Peerless Joy Beckerman this morning. She's really excited. She's actually in Istanbul right now doing her thing. Really excited to hopefully welcome Joy to our round of speakers. But it also goes a lot deeper than that. We've got political voices, both local and international, that are already committed, have already expressed interest, I should say, in speaking at our event. You've got a lot of experts around hempcrete and hemp construction that we're trying to get on the radar. People working at the UN level on human rights around hemp and legalization around hemp and cannabis. So I mean, we've got all of these great global influencers, and I
And I
genuinely
have
think
Weldon and Amy going into the White House talking to the pardon police there. The new pardon lady, about 6 weeks ago, the Weldon committee went in, and Weldon's huge and beautiful, and Amy Pova from Can Do Clemency, they went actually into the White House and spoke to the new pardon director.
So
nice.
can I say something? Just
Yeah.
a real quick thing. Um, so what you guys know, I'm 28, and I want to give you guys something that'd be very helpful for all the stoners out there. So I'm 28, and all this stuff I had to um, learn about cannabis in different states and everything like that, about the laws and everything. Now, there are a lot of people, especially here in America, who are not familiar with the laws, prohibition, and stuff like that. And the way I started learning in the beginning is when I got my medical card about 6 months ago. I didn't have a community or whatever the case may be out here where I live in Pennsylvania. And it's medical, but it's not really spoken about because I didn't have my own community here to speak about. So what I did was actually go online, and the first thing was I found my online community. And what I'm gonna give a big shout out, I need you guys to actually go check this app out. It's called Cannabis. Cannabis is an online social media outlet for just us stoners. What we do on there is post pictures of people growing, people showing their different smoking tricks, different smoking challenges. Pretty much the whole stoner community on this online service. Now, the whole way, this is how I got into everything about me going to college for cannabis and everything. But on that app, I learned that not everybody can take pictures and smoke weed because some people live in prohibition states like Alabama or Texas or whatever the case may be. Some people don't even know that you can't smoke in different states, and if they post anything, they could lose their jobs. So, like, if what I'm saying is, if we invite people out to this online community, the stoner community, it'd be great for people to check that out and have a safe place so they can post weed stuff on there without it being taken down on like Twitter or Instagram or any of those popular ones. Make sense, guys?
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Eric, do you know what's going on social media when you say the word pot, weed, or cannabis? I mean, remember the 7 words that you couldn't say on TV? No, blah blah blah. What's going on with the logarithm or the police in social space?
Oh gosh, I have no idea. I mean, I write about it all the time, and I've never been banned. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I want to be, but I mean, I'm fairly prolific in communicating on Twitter. I I'm one of the two managers of the HempFest Twitter account too. I pretty much take care of all the
And
crypto governance.
they've never taken you down or silenced a section or something. Because I've never
Nope,
been
so much.
silenced. I've never been silenced. I'm on episode 110 today, everybody.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm
So I
gonna.
don't know.
Yeah.
So
Apparently, if you get
yeah,
too feisty or talk violently or something like that, that can trigger the things. And I mean, I can't imagine that you smoke a bunch of weed and then want to talk violently a bunch of times, except maybe.
it's not even about talking violent or anything, but if you post cannabis stuff on Instagram or Twitter, all this stuff can be taken down any moment because plenty of people know that. So that's why people reach out to those specific, not so branded cannabis platforms where they're safe and it's a community. They don't
What
like
about
posting
Twitch? What
bad
about
stuff.
Twitch, you guys? What about Twitch?
I'm not too familiar with Twitch at all. I
Because
know it's
that's
just
where all the
live streaming.
DJs go. That's where all the DJs go. And I heard some of the copywritten music you can get away with there, and they won't shut you down. Well, everybody, we're back on StreamYard now. We're going live to YouTube, and I'm gonna share our screen and play our intro. And right after our intro, I have something that may take us down, but it's really important. So watch this for a few minutes, boys. Grab a drink, and all you people out there in viewing land. This is Jeff Eichen, home from the Oregon Country Fair. I'm going to do a little intro and a little video stop here for us to kick back, put your legs up, grab us something, and I love being back on air, everybody. And thank you, Eric and Breezy. So here we go. We're going to share our screen with y'all and give you some media here. So we're going to give our intro here, and here we go. And parade. Today's show is dedicated to the advocates and the marchers globally who have been for decades speaking their truth and marching for freedom and the golden rule concerning all humanity. This is Jeff Eichen, and through truth and braveness and being heard, even today, the International Leonard Peltier Committee and Tribal Council is here in my state of Washington State, capital in Olympia. So, everybody, that is last week's beautiful party. So, I'm going to go back and show you from my back room here, the one that I made for today. And we are live on incredible TV here. And here we go. And parade. Episode 110, take 2. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here with Weedsdays, and I'm back from the Oregon Country Fair. We'll give you a little update there. It was the opposite of war and hatred, and we had a blast. And that's me in the middle with Allison, somebody I've known for 30 years, and we're just very dear friends. And it was a great fair, everybody, and so life's a fair, and I have my DJ horn here to say, and hooray, everybody, to today's show, and come on in. We're going to have a great show and talk about reforming the way things are and not dying with any prisoners in jail in my lifetime. Hooray. Jeff Eichen. You got the program 3, 2, F schedule 1. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff Eichen here, and we are having a show today, and we are brave, and we are happy that we can be the word of reason. So everybody listen to everybody today, and just hug your children, your animals, your plants, and know that we're coming for you, all prisoners. Hemp Parade.
years ago, as soon as I found out that Leonard had been arrested and he had lost his appeals and his request for retrial. And I became, you know, close to Leonard, became a friend with Leonard, and learned who this man was. And it broke my heart to know that this innocent man was sitting in prison for now 46 years of his life. And this is the last chance we have to get him out with this president.
Brittany Griner should be with their teammates this week, preparing for the start of the new season. Instead, the 7-time All-Star center for the Phoenix Mercury has been in Russian custody for 75 days.
It's toughest on her family. And people have to hear these things, and you know, I just love her. I love her.
Don't forget Brittany, everybody. She's way in the news right now.
Now the U.S. government considers Griner, quote, wrongfully detained, a change in designation that means officials will no longer wait for her case to wind its way through Russian courts and will seek to negotiate her return.
Come on, everybody. Let's end prohibition now, at last, forever, and give clemency to Sir Leonard Peltier and all the nonviolent 420 cannabis prisoners. We love you. We're here for you. And it's my job and duty and pleasure for the rest of my life dedicated to bring you home. Happy parade. So that's our beautiful show beginning here. We're blessed that we hit the Oregon Country Fair. COVID is lightening up. This is me live, everybody. And we had a great time at the fair. Our guest today, Eric and Solo. Eric's on his way to Europe to begin the push there on a different continent. Life's a movie, everybody. Make your movie incredible. And so I'm going to go and show us the second spot that I wanted to share with you here. And let's see if I can find that here. It's going to be right here. Boom. Okay, so this is the second spot. We are having, everybody, Sir Pep Williams on my second show, Legacy, this weekend. So here, watch this, everybody, for a second. This is pretty cool. A photographer, a journalist, and internationally known. Check it out. And my friend.
What's up, brother? 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 Wow.
Welcome artists from all around the world, especially photographers, in this series that we're focusing on, Haha. This is where photographers have an opportunity to tell their legacy and share from the inside on how they began their career and what keeps them going. What is their food for longevity? Welcome to the Legacy Show. We had to sit down with Pep. Your host, Jeff Eichen, and today, Sir Pep Williams, a world-renowned artist, global street photographer, and photojournalist. Folks, my teacher, Bernard Freemesser, at the University of Oregon, always he spoke these three words: feel the light. Folks, what is your legacy? And do join us. So that's coming up this Saturday, everybody. First, in the Legacy Show, Legends of Photography. Pep Williams is a new friend of mine and an incredible soul living in Los Angeles, and he has another house and elsewhere, so he can chill out and not be in the hubbub all the time. So it's really cool to be friends with Pep, and we're going to show his show then, and then I have one more. Let's see. I have one more show that I want to show you here that I made. Let's see if I can find it here, and that is it this one here? That's not that one. Let's find the beautiful one here. Here we go. Let's see here. Okay. All right, here we go, everybody. Grab the tissue. This is really incredible moment in time that we all should be listening to the poetry and the rhythm of the planet.
Love is the most vulnerable thing one will ever have, and you must learn to hold on to it loosely, so when it leaves, it won't exit so painfully. On July 14th, 1996, an angel was brought to this earth. Her name, Danielle Marie Gibson, but I only know her as Puff. Her smile is as wide as the universe. Her eyes, they glimmer like the stars. She is my world and my sister. But on March 23rd, 1997, I've been ground bound because she left Earth to go back home amongst the stars, right next to God. But I was left here to manufacture wings out of tears and broken dreams. Yet I'm still haunted by these nightmares because I have a really creative mind. And sometimes it designs these alternate realities where she is still here, still alive, and all the things I wish we could have done are played again and again and again. And I'm tired of playing God because I gotta come to terms with the fact that my sister ain't never coming back. And that's the cost of love. Caring for someone so much that you can't imagine living life without them. Staring at a grave like, how about I trade my 6 feet for yours, but that's not real. And I know I said earlier to hold on to love loosely, so when it leaves, it won't exit so painfully. But if this pain and these memories are all that I got left of you, I won't never regret these scars. I'm just trying to hold on to you.
Wow. It is a wow. Oh, nothing. Just a raw heart beating in front of us. We feel your pain. We feel your love. And you moved me to do this. Special dimension.
All right, kids, if that didn't move you, you can drop off the scene like a machine. I watched that this morning and recorded it, and I gifted myself with the possibility it may be taken down because of copyright issues, but it was important for me to play that. I know Solo, you're probably I got a tear right now. I mean, it's right there. You all can lick that baby. That's salty, and you know, leaving the planet and being in jail for 30 years for pot, and not seeing your family, and you know, for God's sakes, one of the ladies that came on my show, she was shackled to the bed when she gave birth. You know, in prison for pot. So let's keep it real, everybody. We got just a few more minutes left on the show here. Sorry to turn it emotional, but that was that. And so Pep Williams is going to come on this weekend. He's a new friend of mine, and he's not really a crypto photographer. He's an incredible print photographer. His stuff is beautiful from all over the planet. And yes, we need to resonate more with our emotional heart space. So we stop the hatred, so we stop the division, so we stop and we do more incredible hemp fests and Oregon Country Fair. So I just did the Oregon Country Fair, everybody. Let's look at a few Oregon Country Fairs and we'll get back to Solo for our final last quote. So thank you, Eric and Solo, for being with us today. I'm going to share my screen again, and we are going to go to my Oregon Country Fair photos. So check it out, everybody, how beautiful the fair was this year and how beautiful people really tuned into me and I tuned into them, and I was really happy. I mean, come on. Is that your dad? Is that your grandfather? Is that your brother? You know, that's our tribe, everybody. Every tribe has a different color. So just, I'm going to manually slip through these. You know, look what it is. Build one of those in your backyard. Put it in your front yard next to your mailbox. Make life incredible, everybody. Look at this. Look at the joy that the Oregon Country Fair gave us this year. Look at this. What the hell? Why isn't everything solar electric tractor? What does it say? Fully electric garden tractor. This machine has been updated and modified with modern features that makes it unique and a showcase for potential for a new generation of zero emission machines. What the hell? 180 amp watts, 7.k kilowatts, blah 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 blah, 2 solar panels. What the hell? You know, look at this family with their child, trimming the trees, incredible, you know, gigantic gifts that should be in every city. We shouldn't just have boring art. Big, giant places for kids to play. And look at that bicycle, everybody. Build one, please. Everybody take the sacredness of life and make it big. More hempfest for sure. And today's show is about, you know, the whole world doing. Look at this. Look at that child getting to walk at the Oregon Country Fair. Look at that solar panel. We should have them everywhere. Look at that chill space. It's a frickin' snail. At night, that one was really cool. That one was lit up. And who cares how big the chair is, you know? Maybe, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar should have that chair in his backyard. So photographing humans was my gift this year. I really loved photographing people. And I focused on eyes. Look at his incredible funkadelic afro there. I had an afro once. Look, this lady's got one too. And it's green. And so I photographed eyes this year. I think eyes tell a lot on the planet. And so I was really blessed to just observe humans and be nice to each other, everybody. Look at this. This guy makes toys. That's the radio station. I mean, come on, DJs. They, them. What the heck? So it's up to me to like walk around the planet and find these little goodies. And maybe one day I'll do an Oregon Country Fair book. I think that was a flute, not a bong, but pretty cool. I photographed t-shirts also, but couples and eyes this year. I was really focusing on eyes, and it was just a really beautiful celebration. There's me. There's me. Look at that. That guy's maybe has my shirt on. Look at his beautiful socks. I mean, look at that bike, everybody. Don't you want one? So there's the puppets in the background. I do black and white and color a lot because the color one's epic on this guy, but the black and white one's not bad. And there's his son. Look how beautiful they are together, and how they remind me of each other. His dragon tattoo, look at that thing. Here's a golf cart. Rainbow golf carts are good, everybody. And zebra pants are good. And the Bubble Man. The Bubble Man made me so happy. Look at that. You know, you might think black and white's not good for bubbles, but it is. But in color, look at that. Rainbow is cool. So I'm really blessed to be able to be part of the fair and be invited in to photograph these beautiful, beautiful people. I mean, check it out. It wasn't Halloween. This is probably how they are all day, every day. And why not? Look at some of these images. They're just incredible. And those are our humans that are out exploring their world at 10 years old, going to the fair. you know, eating beautiful food and heart space to fortify your anxiety on the planet. So many people have ADD and anxiety that it's important to support our prisoners in jail, our movement, and like this. Look at that. Ordering some food with my mushroom hat? What the hell? Wear it to Safeway tomorrow. Look at these beautiful people. Check her dreads out, everybody. Whoa, wait, I want to go back there. Check her dreads out. That's a beautiful white woman with incredible dreads there. And the fairy goddess on the bicycle. Beautiful furry funkadelic jacket. Maybe nothing on underneath there. And the ice cream man. Come on, eyes. Eyes for the... Oh, he was the face painter. That's what he was. He was the face painter. Get a shot of his paints. And kids learning about business. Why not? So again, eyes, beautiful glasses. You know, I had a business once on Venice Beach Boulevard. I did this. I put jewels on glasses. I bought like 20 pair from Amazon for $2 a piece and sold them for 10. You know, so I was learning. Beautiful, beautiful art for sale there. People looking at the bubbles, the bubble art. Beautiful T-shirts. Incredible humans. And look at that. I mean, who put his boots on for him? You know, think about everything, every step you make, every breath you take, every move you make, every song you sing, every swing you swing. I'll be hanging out with you. What the heck? Look at this guy. He only had one song, and every time I walked by him, the whole freaking fair, he was playing like one song, like it was a Broadway musical song. I forgot what it was, but that little puppet moved when his strings moved, and so that was pretty cool. The tie-dye people don't do too well in black and white, but if I do a black and white book, you know, there we go. Energy Park was beautiful. You got to learn about energy at Energy Park. And this is my 40 some odd year fair. This guy was making dog tags. That was pretty cool. Oh, pet tags there. Yeah, for dogs. And just an incredible moment in time. The giant sombrero. So, check it out. I mean, come on. Freaks to be freaks. 420, everybody. Got a couple more minutes. I'll show you some more. Wake up in your pajamas and go outside. Make everybody be ecstatic and have pride. I'm a rapper. You didn't know that. Look at that mushroom shirt. That's a mushroom shirt. I was stopping people all freaking day long and they were happy with me. Look at that. Nobody yelling at moi. And look at the eyes. Oh yeah. Black and white's beautiful. Didn't know her glasses were purple. And these kids were good. I don't know what Slipknot is, but it's got to be a band. You know? What are you listening to these days? Having my baby. Even the photographers get photographed. And you know what? This is just day one of my photographs. I don't know how I could make a book. I don't know how to, you know, edit all these photos. It was just super fun. Ben, I've known for 35 years. We were roommates in Eugene in the 70s, and we stayed at Ben's house. It was really fun. And again, eyes and the beautiful people at the fair. Go through these fast so we can have, look at that. How would you like to walk down your own house, you know, city, and that's your city? Well, for 3 days a year, for 46 years, I've been going to the fair, and realigning my hope center. My hope center is when the flamingos come out and dance. I mean, come on. Look at that shadow. Black and white has its place, everybody. I just thought this guy needed a photo shoot. Quite a jacket there. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Solo, for showing up today. It was really fun, and we got the Oregon Country Fair photos.
Thank you so much. These are really cool.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Look at our fair, man. There's the dragon. We're gonna get that dragon for the Snoop Dogg concert in Oakland Coliseum. I promise. We'll get that dragon. Those are my friends. That's a pretty bitchin' hat. Look at that shirt. Whoa. I did a lot of shirts. Oh, I do shirts every year, but I did a lot of shirts. This family here, that's Dr. Dan. They got a photo of mine, a sauna photo. And just all the freaking incredible beings. Look at that t-shirt, dude. You like that, Solo?
I want a t-shirt, yeah.
Look at that freaking t-shirt.
That's so cool.
But look,
people. Your own t-shirts?
Huh?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You make your own t-shirts? That's so cool.
Look at these humans.
Wow. So cool.
Look at that t-shirt.
Yeah, wow.
We're almost done, everybody. Get your belly dance on, everybody. This is Jeff Eichen with Weedsday, and you guess what, everybody? That's what I just did. So, hemp parade. There's me in the glasses. You see me, Breezy?
I see you.
Yep, there's me with my grass hat on, and so incredible, everybody, to have space again with the Oregon Country Fair. I've missed it. I was a little apprehensive of going because of COVID and just being a little exhausted in life, but it regenerated me, and now having Eric today regenerated me to get to September to go to maybe we'll be on the same flight. Solo. So let's support each other. What do you have for us going out, man? What poem?
No doubt.
What saying?
So I want to give a quote. By a motivational speaker. Anyone go look him up. Inky Johnson. The quote by him today. The quicker you can learn to be happy for others, the quicker things will show up in your life for you to be happy about.
So that's paying it forward.
Yes, absolutely.
That's paying it forward.
Everything that I love about this cannabis community, even though I don't have any money coming in or anything like that, I love paying it forward because eventually it will come back to me. And I love helping others, especially giving these quotes and giving out cannabis information. Just always looking to obtain knowledge, and I love to hang out with people. But this is my way of giving back, thanks to Inky in a way.
Well, having you on our show is really beautiful, man. And like I said, I drove down to Oregon with a 24-year-old, and you said you're 27?
28.
Oh, you made it past the 27 club, that was Kurt Cobain and all those people that died at 27. You make it past 27, you can live forever.
Sounds good.
You know, so everybody, we're at Weedsday. We're at the top of the hour. It's 105. No jive. Stay alive. And, have lots of pride, everybody, today. And look out for the European contingency. Look out for incredibleness on HempFest. And remember, Brittany's still in Russia in jail. And it's kind of fucked up that humans put people in jail, even for murder. I mean, the punishment should fit the crime. But since the Americans or whomever began that private prison thing, it's just horrible that we have three strikes. We have the paradigm that allows reform not to be the main party. I mean, just think about schools and detention centers that would reform these people to realize that they did wrong. I mean, I'll go back for just a second. This is important, everybody, because this is my show, and guess what, Solo? I can do whatever I want on my show, right? So this is my show, everybody. Check it out. So we are.
In 97, I've been ground bound because she left Earth to go back home amongst the stars, right next to God. But I was left here to manufacture wings out of tears and broken dreams. Yet I'm still haunted by these nightmares because I have a really creative mind. And sometimes it designs these alternate realities where she is still here, still alive, and all the things I wish we could have done are played again and again and again. And I'm tired of playing God because I gotta come to terms with the fact that my sister ain't never coming back. And that's the cost of love. Caring for someone so much that you can't imagine living life without them. Staring at a grave like, how about I trade my 6 feet for yours, but that's not real. And I know I said earlier to hold on to love loosely, so when it leaves, it won't exit so painfully. But if this pain and these memories are all that I got left of you, I won't never regret these scars. So I'm just trying to hold on to you.
And then what happened to this guy? Didn't he get the friggin'... He got the freaking golden buzzer. Let's give our prisoners the golden buzzers, everybody. And I'll come back to Breezy for a second. What the hell, Breezy? Did I pull a good one out there?
Definitely did. Shout out to you, Uncle Jack.
Yeah, hang on just a minute. Let me get rid of this here. Come back to us here. Boom, boom. There we are. Yeah, what the heck? I even, am finding bits and pieces that I'm willing to take the power of the hour to. I mean, if somebody's going to take my show off because I put something on like that, it was on YouTube, but I want to share that with the planet. That's important to see. So everybody globally that just got to see that, hold that in your heart or screen capture that with your phone so you can share that moment of that incredible soul that just told us that walking up to a grave and wanting to trade yourself ain't real, but you still miss that human, And so live large, everybody, and let's end prohibition in our lifetime. This is Jeff Eichen with Weedsday. 3, 2, 1, that's weed. Hold it forward, everybody. Don't do one of the gang signs. So it's weed, and then it's peace, and on the whole planet, and then it's F schedule. 1, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there you go, 3, 2, 1. And one of my friends said, "Why do you do that? That's so improper." And I said, "Are you joking?" Yeah, we'll give a heart for that, And so Oregon Country Fair, Hemp Fest, Solar Breezy, and Solar Breezy started off with.
I just want to give a shout out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out. Anybody who's a stoner and you guys want to go post some cool content without any of that stuff taken down, there's always some social media platforms that are just created for us stoners. A couple of them is going to give a shout out. So either go on your place Store or your Google Play Store or iPhone Store. Download these stoner apps where you can go check out in their own communities. First one I recommend is Cannabis. Shout out to Q. His name is Sam Houston. Q grows. Make sure you get at him. But the app is called Cannabis. The second one is Hi There app, and then there's Pot Smoking app. So there's a couple different stoner apps for everyone to go check out. I'm part of all three of them. I recommend you going to hang out with people in the stoner community. Just be cool, be chill, smoke up, post your cool stuff. If you live in a legal state in prohibition, make sure you cover up. You can have photos. You don't have to be in the photos or whatever. But just be safe out there. Like I said, there are stoner communities online. Just go and search them up on the App Store. And that's that. That's how I got where I'm at in a way. So shout out
Okay.
to those three. That's it.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, everybody. So Mr. Rogers, that's me, says 321, everybody, and we'll see you next week. And we weren't on last week. We're at the Oregon Country Fair. I got to show you some photos from the fair this year, and a little risque and beautiful time we had. So everybody send me an angel and have empathy. I'm going to go to Woodby Island today. I get to ride on a ferry and be on the water today to go visit my friends who are visiting their 92-year-old mothers. So go hang out with your mothers and your fathers, and before they leave the planet, everybody, make peace with them and have some psychedelics. That's what I recommend. Okay, peace out, everybody. Love you, man. And mushroom up, everybody. Hemp Hemp Hooray, and we love you. Great show today. Peace out. See you next week, everybody. Jeff Eichen with Weedsdays. Okay, everybody, we are going to come into our StreamYard and say thank you so much, StreamYard, for add to stream and remove, and there I am. So it's really beautiful to be here today with you, the host of Weedsday. How many days must we have 420 prisoners again? Please don't forget to donate to us, everybody who's watching internationally and globally. So let's do one of these. Let's stop our screen sharing here. So stop screen sharing. There we are. So we're so blessed to be with you, everybody, on POD TV and to be global and to help to end prohibition. We were at the Oregon Country Fair this year, and we had a beautiful show today. So thank you so much, everybody, and watch our replays. And thank you so much. And Roku, thank you. And thank you, POD TV. Jeff Eichen, 321. Hemp Hemp, hooray. From Weedsday.